Are we good? Are we up? Are we going? I think we're good. Hello, everybody. Welcome everybody in. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day for a neighbor. Okay. I kind of like, so the resting bonus that you get from hold on, brain just farted. Okay, now here's the question. Which is better? Final Fantasy, you have your resting bonus whenever you're in any sort of city. World of Warcraft, you only have your resting bonus if you're inside of an inn. So here's the question. Which one is the better one? I think this version is a lot more convenient, that's for sure. Alrighty, guys. Last time we were in the gold saucer. We spent eons. We spent eons and eons of money. Of MGP, alright? Alright, MGP. We used to have a lot of MGP. Speaking of which, we should do really fast. We should go do the mini... The whatchamacallit, you know? You know that one thing? You know that one thing that we do? The mini cact pot or whatever? And then we'll go back to doing what I was going to say we were going to do. Hi, friends! Alright. So, the goal is 6, but if we can't get 6, that's fine. I don't know why you wouldn't want to just do a cross like this, right? Okay, so what we want... So there's no way we're getting 6 with these numbers. Can we get 21? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, 8. I don't know. We can try for 21. This one or this one. I really should plan these better. Hi, Days of Night! I made it to the stream for just a little bit. Welcome in, dude! Glad you could make it, even if it's just for a bit. Appreciate you popping in, man. Okay, we're trying this. Hold on, guys. Can you guys hear that? My smoke alarm's going off. Okay, it stopped. One of my roommates must be cooking. Yep, there it is again. We have very sensitive smoke alarms in this apartment. Okay. Oh, I needed to post something real quick because they might be working on my internet today. They're working on my internet, so it might go out. ... And then I gotta pin this baby. Pin message. There we go. Oh, I gotta do it on Twitch too. Twitch. They're working on my internet, so it might go out. Pin. Yes. There we go. All right, let's be a bit more strategic this time. Be a bit more strategic. I'm still going to go across. So we still want to get 24 if we can. 5. This is 11. So we're not getting 24 with that. 6. This one's 13. We're definitely not getting 24 with this one. Best way to get a good idea for the mini cactpot card is to get corners and the middle, depending on placement of the free one they showed. Ah, that's a good idea. Okay. This one I could only do the corners. But obviously this is not going to be it. This is not going to be it. This is not going to be it. And this is not going to be it. We want to get higher than 20 if possible. What this one? Well, this one might be. This is 13. So we need to get 8 or 9 to get 21. Or we could just go wild card. We could just go wild card. We're gonna go wild card. Hey, nice. Oh, but look at this. This would have been no. Wait, this would have been 11. This would have been worse. This would have been 19, I think. No, this would have been 20, right? Yeah. Okay. So we got the best. We got the best we could get. We got the best we could get. Nice. Okay, let's try that again. Right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. This is probably our best bet. Because this is 16. All right, we're going to risk it. Risk it for the biscuit. Oh, yeah. Wait, what would have been the better one, though? This one would have been far better. Wait, would it? 9. So it would have been 17, 18, 19. This would have been the same. Oh, we can look. We can check and see if we could have done better. I don't think we could have. Yeah, we did the best we could. Wow. All right. Nice. That was fun. Okay, back to the story. Alrighty, guys. It's time to do the memorial services. This way. The remembrance services. Genius. Thank you. Thank you, LockScript. What can I say? What can I say? I drink water. That's why I'm a genius. I drink water. See, watch. See me drink water? It's the secret to my genius. Yep. There's nothing you can do about it. What's this? Oh, that's Leatherworker. A hero in the making. I honestly feel like in playing through this game, I mean, obviously I'm very early in the story, but it does kind of feel like they're giving a lot more hype than I've necessarily earned. They're like, oh, you have saved us so many lives. And so I'm like, well, yeah, sure, I have. But they're like, you're the best in the business. And I'm like, if this is the best in the business, then there's no hope. You know? So it makes me wonder how it's going to scale in the future. Where am I going? All right, this is it. This is the first. I'm just going to do it in order. I don't know why they specified the order so much, but we're going to do it in the order they gave it to us because they specified the order so much.
I lost my son to the Calamity.
The 3 Seedseers are all together.
Some say you couldn't take a step without stumbling over a body.
Were these people not there? I guess maybe it didn't affect everywhere in the land. Maybe it was just like one big, massive battlefield.
Our forebears were once strangers in the Twelveswood. Fearful of the Green Wrath, they hid themselves in the dark recesses of the earth. Yet they dreamed of basking in the dappled sunlight of the forest. Through great effort, they proved their worth to the elementals, and were granted a place beneath the boughs. So it was that Gridania was born, some 5 centuries ago.
This person looks important for some reason. I don't know why, but this person looks important. It's like they're standing out too much not to be.
Working hand in hand, the Hyur and the Elysian settlers sowed the seeds of our civilization, and soon they were joined by folk of all races. So nourished by the waters of unity, and blessed by the light of the matron, Gridania flourished into the great nation it is today.
2 more important people for some reason. Wait. These guys aren't part of the Seventh Dawn, right? I don't remember.
Do you see the Gridanian standard? There.
Nope.
Hanging behind the Elder Seedseer.
Self-assured youth. That's not a good sign.
The entwined serpents represent the unity between Hyur and Elysian. An elegant symbol. Do you not agree?
In accordance with the
Yes.
will of the elementals, we have embraced a life of peace. Alas, our neighbors have not always sought the same for themselves, nor for us.
Haven't seen ARR in so long, lol. I was halfway through ARR when I resubbed back in late 2024. Oh. So you okay, so this is like old for you, like old.
Though we Gridanians have no love for war, we have still less for those who would threaten our way of life. Ever have we fought to protect the sanctity of the Twelveswood.
I don't recognize these people. I wonder if they're part of her family or something.
When the Garlean Empire
Or this
brought
person.
its war of conquest to Eorzea, we rallied under the noble standard of the Twin Adder that we might push back the encroaching darkness. And it was we who prepared the ground for the reformation of the Eorzean Alliance, that all the peoples of this realm might stand united against the common threat.
Okay. Let's go! There they are again, whoever that person is.
5 years ago, the Alliance met the armies of the Empire upon the fields of Cartano. It would prove the bloodiest battle in recent memory. Countless Gridanian lives were lost.
Does that mean there was a worse one before that?
As Supreme Commander of the Order of the Twin Adder, ever shall I bear the weight of our people's sacrifice. Alas, their loss was not the only tragedy to befall us that day, for soon came the calamity. The scars borne by our forest are a constant reminder of its violence. Our lives have been irrevocably changed, each waking hour a struggle to survive. Driven to desperation, some among us have strayed from the path of righteousness, resorting to banditry, poaching, and other unconscionable deeds.
If she's going to do a call for conscience, I don't know if that's going to work. Like, if she's going to be like, do the right thing because it's the right thing. I don't think that'll work because there's a reason they fell to this depravity.
To compound our woes, the Ixal have returned in force, emboldened by our suffering. They test our defenses nigh without cease, and prey upon the vulnerable.
It seems more that she's just acknowledging it, not necessarily just calling to action.
So beleaguered from within and without, it is of little wonder that our unity now falters. Dark times are upon us.
Time was a man could walk the high roads without fear.
On this day, 5 years ago, countless Eorzeans laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. Please join with me in honoring their memory.
And how do you propose to honor the memory of those you cannot remember, pray tell?
Cynical girl. These people are too... oh, yeah, they are part of the Seventh Scions because they have the masks. Or the Seventh Dawn.
The destruction wrought by the Calamity was indiscriminate. It dealt death to Eorzean and Garlean alike.
That's actually an interesting question. Like, how are we supposed to remember something that we don't remember? And I think that there is a piece of it where you can't truly understand what happened, but then there's also a piece of it where you can see the scars of what happened around you. And you can mourn that those scars exist rather than necessarily mourning a loss that you didn't experience. It's not the same, but, you know, probably the closest you can get.
Yet while we have labored to rebuild our homes, to rebuild our lives, the Empire has set about raising steel fortresses here in the Twelveswood.
Hi, Dad. Welcome in.
Let none be mistaken. The Garleans remain the greatest threat to our survival. If we are to stand against them, we must remember what it is to be united.
Okay, so did the Garleans cause the Calamity? The Empire? I'm assuming that that's synonymous. The Garleans and the Empire are the same thing.
Our many
Or
troubles
was it
blind
just
us to the
did it
woes
just happen?
of our fellow man. Thence is harmony lost. Yet harmony is the founding principle of Gridania. We are gathered here to honor the fallen. Let them be honored not only in word and thought, but through concerted action. I bid you join hands with me once more beneath the Twin Adder standard. And together, let us heal the forest's wounds, that our progeny might live in harmony beneath these ancient boughs. For serenity, purity, and sanctity. We must think of the children!
Woods will be done.
It's up to us to protect the
For
forest.
the elementals!
Let's go. I have to remember that this is also her selling speech for which group I get to join. Do we figure out who these people are now? Nope, doesn't look like it. There they are again.
If you'll permit me, Alfino.
Hello, Alfino. I've never seen a name where the D is silent.
And my sister, Alize, at your service.
It is a pleasure.
I saw at a glance that you were a fellow traveler.
What does that mean? A traveler. Yes, I do travel.
You might call us students of history, sampling the realm's remembrances in pursuit of enlightenment.
Interesting, okay. I played this game since the demo in like 2014 and I've always pronounced it Alpha Nod. Well, you're wrong! Kidding. So did you get to play through the Calamity? Or was this post-Calamity? But in my defense, the game didn't have voice acting and I have skipped cutscenes for most of it. Ah, that would do it. Alphino, now you know. Now you have been enlightened, as he seeks enlightenment. That's always the strangest experience. Let me tell you a story. I had a friend once who was a gamer. They did a lot of like RP in MMOs and stuff. And she's like, "Oh yeah, my character has hair like Justin Bieber." And I was like, "Who in the world is Justin Bieber?" She's like, "You don't know who Justin Bieber is?" And I was like, "I have never heard of Justin Bieber." She's like, "Dude, he's super famous." And I was like, "Are you talking about Justin Bieber?" She'd never heard his name before. She had only read it. She had also grown up homeschooled. So I was like, what? that was weird. I would never have expected to meet somebody who did not know how to pronounce Justin Bieber's name. I did not play pre-Calamity. No, I started with the AR Dalamud. Oh, okay, okay. That was my mispronunciation experience that I think of whenever I mispronounce a word, because I do it a lot. Because I for a long time I read words more than heard them. Oh, the word's not voice acted anymore. The Ixal are unquestionably the more troublesome, being of a naturally warlike disposition, and want to summon their bloodthirsty primal, Garuda. The Sylphs, by contrast, are peaceful in nature, being mischievous rather than malevolent, and have long been on friendly terms with the Gridanians, until recently at least. Alas, they have grown aloof, a change observed at roughly the time they summoned the primal Ramu. Okay. So did Ramu influence them to be more aloof? The Gridanians have no love for war, and they consider open conflict a last resort. In fairness to Laxgrip, I played the game 95% of the time without sound, so for the longest time I didn't know how to pronounce Alphino's name either, or know their voice. Honestly, with most of these names, I'm going to hear them 3 or 4 times before I even remember how to pronounce them. Like that one guy, what was it? There's this one guy, it's like Nordenau or Fraudenau or something like that. I don't remember how to say his name. I see it and I hear it several times, but... Shout out Days of Night. Yep. There we go. Well, we're all learning something. We're all learning something. We're all learning how to pronounce Alphino's name. Though they clash with the Ixal ever more regularly, you may be assured that they do so in self-defense. As for the Sylphs, they are yet bound by a peace treaty, though one wonders how long it will take before it is broken. The Twelves Wood was grievously wounded during the Calamity, leaving Gridania vulnerable to attack. The people are hopeful that restoring their wood and thereby the power of the elementals would put an end to their woes. Yet how long will that take? Centuries, I'd wager. It's always sad when the repair takes so much longer than the destruction, which, I mean, is always the case, right? Meanwhile, the Ixal will continue their incursion, spurred on by Garuda and her insatiable appetite for destruction. Sounds like we need to do something about Garuda. Whether the Gridanians like it or not, sooner or later it will come to all-out war, and when it does, the Order of the Twin Adder will need all the help it can muster. How valuable might be the aid of a capable adventurer prove to them then? How valuable might the aid of a capable... Yeah. Nod back. Nod back. All right. Now we got to go to Ul'dah. Oh, I don't need to go anywhere to do it. I can just go here. Hope, hope, hope. Okay, where to, I may ask. Where to? This way? No, that's the materia one. X. Sure. I now have a friend. Yay! Okay, where's this? Oh, husting strip. Through here. No, this isn't right. I don't think. Wait, is this right? Oh, hi! Hi, Days of Night. Thank you for the friend request. No, this is not it. Okay, we gotta go somewhere. We gotta go. I think this is. We're gonna go to the lift. Wanted to pop over to Genova to add before I hopped off. Sounds good. Thanks for the ad, man. Hope. So is it pretty easy to switch servers in this game then? If you can just jump over to Genova? Or are just people just have characters in every server? Oh, I think I missed my turn. I keep missing my turn, dude. I'm too locked in to I don't know. Locked out, maybe? Maybe locked out's the right term. I'm too locked out. Here we go, question mark. Steps of Thal. No, I don't think this is right. What is the husting strip? Well, there's stairs here, so we can go to the stairs. Have I unlocked this shard yet? I don't think so. I have. I'm a genius. So lost. Hi, Bit! How's it going, man? We're on our way to the memorial service for Ul'dah. Go. Begin. Start. Yes. Go. Oh. Oops. There we go. Yeah, I came from Crystal Diabolos. It's pretty easy to hop over to Innocence. Oh, that's cool. And wow, you have to pay. Enjoying my late evening. Welcome to Stream Bit. That's good.
Roban as well.
This is so loud. Intense.
Hark you, souls of flame, drawn to the bosom of the desert, where the fire burns brightest and shall rage forevermore.
Forevermore! Oh.
Hurrah! Roban! Where since antiquity, under the sage and judicious rule of the Ul dynasty.
Oh,
have
that's an
wrought
L.
sand
I thought it was an
into
I.
Gold. Where by the grace and glory of Nalthal have our brave sons and daughters flourished and prospered. I speak of Ul'dah.
This is very different approach from Gridania. Whoa, we
There,
just happened to run into
at the
each other
Flame
again.
General's back flies the Grand Company's standard.
Interesting. They're taking this opportunity to point out the symbology.
Note the sigil. The golden scales of order balance the jewel of prosperity with the flame of might.
Great and many are the gifts our nation has given the realm. In Eorzea's darkest hour, on the killing fields of Cartano, none spent more in blood and gold than we. Thus was the Seventh Imperial Legion laid low.
So that's how it happened. How soon history forgets.
Interesting. Is that a glorified telling of the story?
Yet many left our gates, never to return. Let us pray for our absent brothers and sisters, that they might know happiness in the great beyond, as Thal's honored guests.
You can pop over to different worlds with the Aetherites in your world, but to hop data centers, you only need to go to the character selection screen and right-click the character you want to. Dang, that's really easy. Yeah, it costs like $30 to do that in World of Warcraft. That's cool.
If the fates were fair,
Salute!
the price we paid that day would have bought us victory. Alas, they are not. And now, but 5 years into this Seventh Umbral era, the spirit of sacrifice which granted us our strength is all but dead. Look around you. What do you see? A people divided, downtrodden, and enthralled.
Data centers and world hopping only take a couple of minutes too, but there are some things you can't do away from your homeworld, like summon retainers. Oh, I didn't know that. So you're like literally world hopping. Interesting. That's cool.
Where are the merciful alms of the rich? Where is the just steel of the righteous? I ask you, is this the great nation our brothers and sisters gave their lives to save?
Very different approaches.
You who call this living, dishonor the name of the immortal flames. It is but a slow death. Our enemies surround us. The savage hordes of the Amalja wait beside
Amalja,
our
that's what it's called.
strangling the lifelines of trade. Meanwhile, the Garleans make mock of our borders and despoil our land of its natural wealth. We stand on a precipice, yet we do not act. Whether trader or soldier, monetarist or royalist, all must recognize that a divided Uldar stands to fall. Victory and fortune walk hand in hand.
You have to think about how much time they must have put into figuring out what he was going to say to make sure that the viewers also felt inspired, rather than it just falling flat, you know? You also can't harvest time nodes when you're not in your own world, and some instances missions for MSQ either unless in your home world. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so you do still have your own server. Timed nodes, autocorrect about to autocorrect about to catch these hands. Timed nodes. Okay. Auto defect at its finest. Auto defect? Is that what it's called? Auto defect. Perfect. That's a perfect name for it. Autocorrect only kicks in when you don't want it to, it seems like.
Ye who seek glory and wealth, look not to what little you can snatch from your neighbor, but to the boundless wealth of the world beyond. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time to ride forth. In the name of the Sultana, I beseech you.
This is a little bit of a call out against the Syndicate, so I'm curious how they'll respond.
Line not your own coffers, but those of the immortal flames. Seek not to prosper from Uldar, but to restore her to prosperity.
Considering everything that they're shooting down is kind of what the Syndicate stands for. That's what I've called it for years. It rarely helps me, right? It's annoying when it works and stupid when it doesn't correct constant. I know, right? There's these like commonly mistyped words like, I don't remember how to spell this. I'll just try and then autocorrect will get it. And then it doesn't. I'm like, dude. Nanamo looks so serious. Is that who this is?
He's glaring at you. If you don't join the Immortal Flame, I will hunt you down and cause much agony in your soul.
As the realm prospers,
Or Nanamo's the queen.
So shall Uldar. As Uldar
Right?
prospers, so shall her people.
Ya for Uldar!
Together we are one.
This is Nanamo?
Your grace.
Raubon,
Yes.
people of Uldar, I, Nanamo, 17th in the line of Ul, address you. Much has been made of the wealth of Uldar.
Hail General Ruabon, Immortal Flame, salute.
Are you of the Immortal Flame, Days of Night? Ruabon also looks... I mean, this is kind of a big deal, so it kind of makes sense. And Nanamo, of course. Of course. Can't forget Nanamo. They're both great. They're both awesome. They both well deserve their position in Ul'dah.
Yet those who measure that wealth in coins and carrots are gravely deceived. For the true wealth of Ul'dah lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. Beloved subjects, I bid you raise aloft the torch of Ul'dah, that her flames might serve as a beacon for all Eorzea to see.
Hoo! I joined the Order of the Twin Adders first, but swapped to Immortal Flames because Ul'dah is my home. Oh, I have yet to decide.
Glory to the Sultana!
For victory and fortune, stride fearless into the Inferno, for we are, by fire, reborn!
Ah!
Forsooth!
The time is now!
Fancy meeting you again.
Well, I'm going to all of the remembrance things, and if your hobby is going to remembrance things, it makes sense that we would see each other. The Uldans have a long history of conflict with the Amalja, the beast tribes that worships the primal Ifrit, which we destroyed! Judging by your look of distaste, I take it you have encountered them. The Uldans do not shy from confrontation. If aught threatens their precious prosperity, they will seek to crush it. So have they dealt with Ifrit thus far, smothering his flames each time he is stoked to life. Yet he is but one of several problems. Though they have been quiet these past 5 years, the Garleans have not gone away. I usually pick flames for my character's Grand Company, easiest run from the main Aetherite to the Company HQ, though Maelstrom has a great salute and some cool vibes. We'll see what I pick. I have yet to see... I don't remember her name. That one lady's speech. Meanwhile, refugees continue to arrive in droves, and Ul'dah has no clear policy on how to deal with them. After all, not even the Sultanate's coffers are bottomless, and even assuming they had the coin, resources will ever be finite. Which brings me back to the subject of Ifrit. It has been observed that the Amalja are summoning him with ever-increasing frequency. Merlvib, yes. Thank you. Every time they do, the Uldans send their forces to smite the primal, and though they invariably succeed, each victory is brought with blood. It is a war of attrition which they cannot well sustain. She is the Maelstrom leader. Oh, okay. Your favorite by far? I'm excited. Small wonder, then, that the Immortal Flames are eager to recruit more members. As such, a desperate hour, an adventurer of your experience would be a most welcome addition to their ranks. For their sake, I hope that the Flame General's words struck a chord with you. So it sounds like... No, I don't know. I was going to say it sounds like they're trying to deal with the symptoms rather than the core issue. But I think they're doing that too. I don't think I'm giving them enough credit. All right. Now to Limsa Luminsa. This is definitely the... Well, yeah, this is the busiest Aetherite I've seen. No, the Gridania is pretty busy, but the Ul'dah one is not very busy.
Here to attend the remembrance service. Be quick, the Admirable is due to give her address at any moment.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
As you're leveling, make sure to keep on top of your class job quests. They can reward skills. Oh, good idea. Yeah, I need to do my. I haven't done my class quest in a minute. Well, I think I'm either short 1 or 2, so I'm not too far behind. But we do not speak of that
Brothers
one
and
world in
sisters
Crystal.
of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. "700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay.
You know who she looks like? She looks like the bad guy in that one Jack Frost animated movie. Shush. I don't know. What are you talking about?
In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to uncontested ruler of the 5 seas and beyond.
You're from Zalera, home of the highest prices ever? Wait, is that a town in the game, or is that a data center? She does. Yes, she does.
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The Crimson Field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the Black Longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Garlean Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom Standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call.
Same
Same
data center, another Crystal World.
Hellfear's bloody executioners, and together we met our would-be conquerors upon the field of Cartano.
Yes. Bahamut often has decent prices and a lot of things for sale. So glad for world hopping. There you go. The Viking longboat. It is pretty cool.
That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Salut.
Freedom. Yes, they have always been rather fond of their freedom. Much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep.
So the Twin Adders appeal to strive for peace. The Immortal Flames strive for might. And I don't remember, the Maelstrom appeals to their sense of freedom.
But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Did we not build all this from the wreck of the Galadian all those centuries ago? Shall we not do so again? Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Sahagin, that's what it was. That's what those things are called.
Those fishbuck
The Sahagin have risen?
While the mines of Ogomoro spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Garlean Empire. Even now the curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the Calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom.
Have I met Oh, wait, let's see. And the kobolds digging, delving, excavating, digging. Ugh.
Have you met Aryanger yet? Dear God, the way he speaks this far back in the game makes my eyes twitch. I don't think I have. I don't think so.
Ah, the kobolds, always digging, always digging.
And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves till sea swallows all.
Chalkboard fingernail. Chalkboard fingernails. He's hard to listen to in ARR. All right. Oh boy, I better brace myself.
Long live the Admiral!
Move
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the seven hells, Admiral!
Fancy meeting you again.
I guess, if they don't know what order you're going to go in, they're going to have the same introductory thing. Merylvib, on the other hand, I can listen to for a while. Yeah. Ariangi. Ariangi? 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 Or Ariangi? Arian J? Arian? I don't know how to say JG. Arian J. As the Admiral mentioned in her address, Lominza is plagued by two beast tribes. The first are the fish-like Sahagan, worshippers of the primal Leviathan. The second are the kobolds, who dwell beneath the earth and take the primal Titan for their god. Hi, Anagai! Welcome in! How's it going? As if the beast tribe's presence weren't troublesome enough, the Garleans have also chosen to erect a fortress right in the Laminson's backyard. Bye, Anagai! Have a good one! Thanks for popping in! And that is to say naught of internal strife. As a nation of pirates, there is no end to the blood feuds beneath the various factions, and while they fight amongst themselves, the Garleans whet their blades and watch. If the Laminsons are to have any hope of withstanding the Empire, they must first resolve their own affairs. Differences must be cast aside, and the primal threat dealt with once and for all. To this end, I expect that they will soon take decisive action against the beast tribes. Mark my words, the Maelstrom Standard will be drenched a deeper shade of crimson ere long. It's French, have fun. All right, now for real. Bye, Anagai! Bye! Same as Alfino and Alizé. Lots of French names in this. I mean, they sound cool. They sound really cool. That is a capable adventurer like you. That a capable adventurer like you would be a valuable addition to their crew is beyond question. Oh, wait, I have to decide now? Nothing on Ishtola. Oh boy, we have yet to meet Ishtola. Gentlemen, this is Minfilia. You are well, I hope. Would I be correct in thinking that the final remembrance service is now concluded? A moment ago, you say. What a coincidence. Jesting aside, I trust you remember our guests from the Grand Companies. Well, delighted though we are to have them here at the Waking Sands, it would not do to keep them in suspense any longer than necessary. In short, hurry back. I don't know who Yoshida is, guys. I guess I'll find out later. Maybe. We'll see. I'll find out at some point in the future. Okay. Wait, I have a thing I can push. Or I can just wait. There's not a Vesper Bay Aetheryte. I forgot that Alphino and Alizé wear the same thing in ARR. Alizé is my spirit animal, so. That was easy. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have to decide now. Okay. Here's my thought process, right? Honestly, for me, it's a choice between the Maelstrom and the Immortal Flame. The appeal for peace doesn't really, vibe with me. I mean, I understand it and I appreciate it, but, for the Immortal Flame, the passionate presentation that they gave, that one, I think their presentation appealed to me the most. But the Maelstrom are a team of pirates, and that just sounds awesome. So I'm just like, which one do I choose? My main wears one of her outfits on a certain job. Hey, wait. Who, Alizé or Aristola or Merylvid? Alizé is a mood and a vibe both. Ulda ha! Ulda ha! Ulda ha! All I can see are those stupid shoes the twins are wearing. We're wearing some crazy shoes. That's true. All right. But Ulda is home too. It's like you got the whole pirate theme standing up against 4 different reasons to choose Ulda. But the pirate theme that's a pretty good reason. Welcome back, gentlemen. Were the Grand Company leaders worthy as illuminating as you had hoped? Aye, each nation is beset with problems. I trust you see now why your services are in such demand. Would that there were more of you, gentlemen. But you must be tired from your journey. Why don't you rest a while and take a moment to reflect on your decisions? Once your mind is made up, pray give the Grand Company officers your answer. Complete. Oh, cutscene.
The gods only know what Grand Company our adventurer friend will keep.
I'm curious why this is so important to him. Like, he just met me in passing. The good news is that you can always change later if you want to. First time is free, rest are 50k gil. Oh, okay.
The wheels of change are in motion regardless.
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
First time she spoke.
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies were little more than standard waving rallies.
I'm not going to say that I wasn't thinking that.
As though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral era warranted scarcely a mention.
Yeah, but you still have to get a second lieutenant to be able to change, which only takes 2 days if you focus grinding it. 50k is nothing eventually, though. Yeah. And it doesn't make a huge difference, right?
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies.
They need to wave their standard to survive.
Observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light? None.
Oh, I didn't even notice! I didn't even notice that! They did not mention the Warriors of Light once. I wonder if it's because they're trying to inspire in their people more of an independence rather than trying to make them say, oh yeah, the Warriors of Light did all the work, so there's no point in us fighting kind of a situation. Your progress in your original Grand Company does not go across to the new one. It does stay, though, if you go back to the first one again. So you could technically progress in all the Grand Companies. There's even an achievement that requires you to do stuff in all 3 of them. Oh, wow.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity?
No, I think it's because they wanted the people to take independence and responsibility in order to save their own land, rather than just blaming it all on the not blaming it all on the Warriors of Light, but saying that since we don't have the Warriors of Light, we can no longer fight the battle.
No, dear Alisaie, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them.
Yep, that's what I was saying.
Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds. Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Remembering the Warriors of Light will not make things easier. That's a good point.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience.
Are these the grandkids of, what's his name? Something you know?
There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
She's very passionate about this.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
Louisois, right? That's how you say it? Louisois? And yes, they are. Ha ha! That was right. The political stuff runs deep in this story, which isn't a bad thing to me. No, I love some good political intrigue. As long as it's not so deep that I have to have a master's degree to understand it, I love me some good political intrigue.
My lady! We are to escort you!
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate, dear sister, and will prevail together or not at all.
This scene was where I really noticed how good the camera works is in this game. Yes, I said it right. Yes.
The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds.
Who's he talking to?
But prevent old ones from opening anew.
You know, for years, I've been looking for like a game where you feel like you're playing an anime. And for years, this game has always come up. But I'm like, Final Fantasy XIV. It's an MMO, so it's hard to get into. And at the time, I thought it was expensive to get into. Apparently, it's actually not that expensive to get into early game. So, but I'm definitely agreeing with that sentiment now. The way it moves around while the twins are fencing words and viewpoints. He's talking to himself. He does this a lot. All right, guys. Time to make the choice. Welcome back, adventurer. I take it Elder General Raban's words kindled a fire within you. No, you can't quickly progress through the GC ranks. Getting second lieutenant takes 2 days of focus and grind. Getting to captain can take 2 weeks minimum. Oh my gosh. I don't think I'm going to put a lot of pressure into changing. All right, guys.
This is it. This is the decision.
Yes. We are joining the Immortal Flames. Excellent. I fear that the incident with the traitor may have soured out your opinion of us. It gladdens me to see this isn't the case. But before we can count on you as one of our own, you must be formally inducted into our ranks. All right. Please proceed to the Hall of Flames and identify yourself to the personnel officer. I will notify him of your coming. With your strength joined to ours, we shall surely prevail over our enemies, be they beastmen or Imperials. Wait. Dancing through life, mindless and careless. Hope. To the Hall of the Flames. Here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna do this. All right, Hall of the Flames, that is in the main city of Ul'dah. So we'll eat a raisin. And then go to the main city of Ul'dah. Now that, look at that. Wow. That looks really cool. Look at that. That looks awesome. Dang, that man put a lot of work into his fit. Wait, isn't this this is not the Immortal Flame? It's over here? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Other side of the hall. Glamour, half the fun at endgame. It's crazy, dude. That's awesome, though. And before then, too.
What brings you to the Hall of Flames this day, adventurer?
My name is Gentlemise. No, we're gonna go the humble route. I am here to enlist if you will have me. Is that so? Well, then I must ask you for your name. Ah, but let me guess. Is it Gentlemise Rasmodian, is it not? Yes, you are just as our man at the Waking Sands described. Thank you for electing to join us. Now, in order to formalize your... Sir! Speak private. Imperials, sir! They've fired on a Highwind Skyways airship. Scouts say she's coming down to the west, near Horizon's edge.
Bloody hell, of all the times for this to happen.
Gentlemen, there's no time for formalities. The Immortal Flames need your help now. We're in the midst of a large-scale operation against the Amalja, and we have no one to spare in Western Thanalan. You must get to that ship before the Garleans do. They need more Gilmore plates. Like 20 more? 100 max? Dang! I haven't touched Gilmore plates yet. That's insane. Even Ralph has already got all 20 of his filled. Who's Ralph? Yeah, I don't know who Ralph is. 100 would be delightful. Do it. I say do it. I don't know what you're talking about, but I agree with you. They should definitely have 100 glamour plates. If there are any survivors, see that they do not come to further harm. Now go! Yes, of course. Whatever you say, sir. Now. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. I must needs get my class quest. They should put a shard in the Immortal Flames room. My co-main you played with a while back for Ifrit. Oh, I see. Yes, okay, okay. That's his name, Ralph? Or Ralph? The big black. Ah, yes, the one that did the... That showed me where the exit was in the dungeon. Kokobuki, do we have a solution for your brother? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's going to try and suck Momo, whatever their name is, into him. Wishes to enlist your aid in tracking down Kokobusi. Oh, we have to find him first. Okay.
Fortune has favored us, gentlemen. Kokobusi has been spotted at Vesper Bay.
I was just there, bro. He's already got the lingo. Must needs. Must needs. We must needs do it.
We cannot let this opportunity pass us by. Head there with all due haste, and with you take these descriptions of my brother's likeness and Momo's mannerisms. Relay this information to some of the local residents and see what you can find.
Well, I have 39 of these things, so... My stream is super lagging for me, stopping every few seconds to buffer. Welcome to the Immortal Frames private. I'm captain of the... Hey, you're a captain? It's laggy for you guys? I wonder if it's my... They're working. I wonder if they're working on my internet. We need more ranks as well. Well, it seems like at least 2 of you are part of the Immortal Flames. Let me check. I mean, everything on my side says that the stream is going smoothly. We got 2 flame captains in the chat. The only ranks higher than captain is near desk jobs. I'm content with captain. Wait, what are near desk jobs? Oh, near desk jobs? Oh, like filling out paperwork and stuff? Ooh, that sounds... Ugh. Imagine being so committed to a game that you spend most of your time filling out paperwork in it. Okay, I'm supposed to talk to people. Who am I supposed to talk to? Locals? Just any local? No. Oh, here we... Gebhard. This guy is very hot. Like, literally. I had to turn the res down to 480 to have it watchable. Nothing you're doing, I'm sure. I don't know what's going on. I mean, it might be my internet. Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Oh, something I can do for you, stranger?
Yours is on 40... Wow, 144p and it still does it? Oh, shoot. I wonder if it's a latency thing. Like, I could drop my latency down. Now, well, I can't do it while I'm live, but that just means that it's slower for me to read chat messages. Deaths is fine? Okay. Maybe it's a mixture of my internet and your guys's.
Now that you mention it, I did see a Lalafell who matches this description. He was watching the fairies come in with more than a passing interest. Looking to hire some adventurers or some such, I reckon.
Okay. Maybe they're inside. not seem so. Oh, here we go. You have to hunt for them? Yeah, they're kind of out of the way. Weird.
What's that, son? You say you're looking for someone? I believe I saw you, Lalafell, in the company of a couple adventurers hailing from Limsa Lominza. A marauder and a thaumaturge, if I were to hazard a guess. I think they were talking about seeing the area north of here. Uh-oh. I think he's going to try and drain them of their power.
I spoke too soon. I refreshed and it put me on the slow connection. Ah! Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Here, I'm going to try this. I just ended my kick stream, so maybe that'll make it easier or make it faster. Let me know if it improves over the next few minutes. Life is painless for the brainless. Don't think too hard when it's so soothing. Okay, where's the last guy? How about on Twitch? How are things looking over on Twitch? Are they, is it lagging over on Twitch too, or is it just YouTube? This structure kind of gives me Morrowind vibes. Like, I haven't played much Morrowind, but the texture and the stairs and everything kind of gives me Morrowind. Aha!
Welcome to the Pissed Pice, love. What can I get you?
Ah, information, is it? Aye, that little bloke was in here, bringing a blush to all the young maiden's cheeks. What he lacked in height, he certainly made up for in boldness. Left with more than one lass on his arm, he did. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
So, Momo has chosen this as her new hunting ground. The maidens seduced by the succubus will be prepared as vessels to hold her fully restored power. I fear they will have already been slain. As for adventurers, well, I think you can imagine what Momo intends for the thaumaturge. We must find and warn those unwitting Lominzans before the Void Sin strikes again. You were told they might be heading north, yes? It would be best for you to follow suit.
North we go. And one of those other two buildings. Wait, what's in one of those other two buildings? I got them all. Oh, maybe you're behind in stream. That might just be YouTube's latency acting up. Maybe YouTube's trying to fix the stream too. Wrong way. Wait, is there... Oh, I gotta go over here. I see. Also, one of the best tavern names in the whole game, Piss Pice. Yeah, we were talking about that a couple streams ago. Dude, I don't know if Death remembers this, but at one point I played World of Warcraft with this is how I played. It was hard. And then another time I played with the screen flipped upside down. That was very hard. That looks really cool. Wonder what that is. Kind of looks like what is it called? Air Force One map. Hello, friends. Am I going the right way? I am. Okay. Oh, these guys are in my list, or on my hunting log. This is my first combat in like 3 streams. Oh. Ah! Got him. I don't know why they made the evil ghost so cute, but I don't mind it. I mean, they're not necessarily evil. Look, they're not aggressive. Maybe they're nice. Is the stream better, by the way? I do, as well as the 100 sub special of the flip screen hardcore WoW and the countless first-person runs where grass was half the screen. And the only caves. That was fun. The only caves run was fun. Yep. Oh, that was fun. The first person in World of Warcraft was fun. This game doesn't have first person. You can't do first person in this game, which makes me a little sad. I do run my camera like that in dungeons, though, to see better. Yeah, I remember when I switched from first person to third person in World of Warcraft. Oh, I was like, I can't play this way. I had to like wean myself off of first person in order to play in third person. Now I have a hard time going back into first person. I think I could do it and I could enjoy it, but it would take some getting used to. It does? Okay, so it turns out turning off the kick stream helped. I hope nobody was watching me on Kick, but I haven't had any messages from Kick, so we'll see. Yeah. It's still here. It's still here. Somewhere close. Oh, hello there, friend. Mormo's missionary, huh? You gonna teach me about Mormo and why I should join his cult by kicking my butt? I gotta talk to him again. Hit my home key? Oh, hold on.
Methinks, lad, hug me head. That little fellow said he would give us the grand tour of Ul'dah. Aye, it's been grand, all right. Please, he took me mate further north. I think he was muttering something about Moondrip. Gentlevice, what has befallen?
Could be a Genova's witness. Is that a thing? Is that a thing?
I sense the presence of Void sent, but it appears you have things well in hand. Mormo is in Moondrip, a fitting place for the battle to come. It's time to finish this, my brothers. Kokobusi will be a slave to that fiend no longer.
Okay, let's see what hitting the home key does. Oh, no way, it is in first person. Oh my gosh. Yo, this is amazing! Alright, guys. Executive decision. We're finishing this quest entirely in first person. Wow, this is so hard to see. All the casting animations are all in my face. That's so funny. My boyfriend had made that joke about 20 years ago. That's pretty funny. Oh, shoot. No. Don't want none of that. Sewer syrup? Okay, before we... Oh, that's Kokobuki. I thought it was Kokobusi. It's all fun and games until the AoE markers come out. That's true. AoE is really hard in first person.
I shall approach Mormor first, as we discussed. In the bargaining proceeds smoothly, and the void sent feasts on my profit mana. Then she should soon manifest in her demonic form. Oh, you're talking about AoE attacks that are pointed at me. Yeah, that's true. It's very hard. That's very difficult to deal with. Once Mormor is fully present within this realm, that is when you unleash the seething power of the abyss. Though after lecturing for so long how a thaumaturge should avoid such threats, I yet hold doubts as to whether such a direct conflict is the correct path. Gentlemen, in your experience, what do you consider to be a thaumaturge's greatest strength?
Introspection. I would say that's anyone's greatest strength.
Yes, indeed. It is perhaps only by looking within that we may find the answers we seek. I am decided. My fate awaits me. I have faith that no matter what becomes of me, you shall succeed in destroying Mormor, ending her threat to this realm.
All right, let's do it.
Enough, Mormor!
Well, if it isn't the eldest of the cowardly thaumaturge brothers. I thought you'd be busy whimpering under your bed, wishing that I'd just disappear.
I've come to offer you a deal. I know you seek the etheric energy needed to substantiate your true form, but how much time do you intend to waste feeding on these lesser mages? Compared to these stripling sorcerers and their trembling arcane flames, my power is as a blazing sun. Would you not prefer to take what I can give you? Drain my strength and assume your rightful appearance. I'm sure you think me a coward, but that is of no consequence. I only wish Kokobusi returned to us unharmed.
You are wise, acquiesce, mage. He's a bit too greedy to see the trap. Or he's too cocky. Whoa! At long last, my true body, my true power is mine once more. I believe that a stretching of the old arcane muscles is in order. Well, you want a stretching? I can provide. Oh, they're so scared. Oh, no, you don't, void sent. We won't let you leave here alive. That's crazy brave. They are so obviously terrified. They're hiding behind me. That's still so brave, though. So you risk your lives in a valiant rescue attempt? You should not bet what you are not prepared to lose. I shall tear the aether apart from your very marrow. And here's Mordo. All right, let's do this thing. I shall lend Kokobaigo my support. The problem is I can't see my awesome casting in this way. All coming back to me. Why don't you come a little closer? Well, this is a very awkward. weird angle to be fighting at. I'm fighting against her knees. Why can't I? I'm under a status affliction. Oh dear.
What in the name of gods was that?
I don't know. I can't see. All I can see is her knees. This is probably not the best strategy for fighting. We got this, though. We got this. Brothers, fight with me. We have a half hour to beat her. Avoid, warrior, in this economy. I like to see what's changed in the early game so I can help others. Oh, hold on, hold on. Come on, we're so close, we're so close! Knock those knees with our stick and power. This is crazy battle. Crazy battle. You're not dying. It's true. I'm not dying. So I must be doing something right.
No! For centuries I dreamed of escape.
And then
I will not be denied.
okay, never again. Never again. We won?
We won! Victory is ours! Kokobushi! Kokobuki! Momo is dead!
But at what cost?
What? Where am I?
Thank Thal, you're awake! Kokobuki! Kokobushi has returned to us! Kokobuki. Our sibling has yet to stir from his somnolent stupor.
Buki!
His etheric channels have contracted. They are barely sufficient to sustain the flow of his life force. If we do not increase his capacity for aether soon, his vitality will drain away completely. My mana amplifying potion. Its potency is limited, but it just might be enough. I see the battle ended, as I expected. I remember doing this quest. Thaumaturge is... Oh, wait. Courage is facing fear and forging ahead through it. It's true. That's true. It's not being scared while doing it. It's being scared and doing it anyway. Or it's not being scared, I should say. I remember doing this quest. Thaumaturge is like the hardest class to start as. Really? I've quite enjoyed it. I've gone through this one on 2 different characters recently. Always fun. Yeah, this was a fun one. I mean, I don't know what the other ones were like, but this was a fun one. I can't do having an alt spawn far too long on my main and far too much to get what I have to go on to a blank slate. I like to see what's changed in the early game so I can help others. Oh, that's smart. I was wondering, like, what is the point of having an alt in this game when you have all of the classes and you have all of the professions? And I could think, like, okay, you want to try a different race maybe, but then that's another good point, is seeing what the early game, how they've changed the early game. That makes sense. I got my Black Mage to 50 and that was it. Black Mage just doesn't work for me. Red Mage was way better feel for me. Red Mage, is that... Which class is the starting class for a Red Mage? Red Mage is and always will be my main. Oh, both of you like Red Mage. Okay. I don't have a main anymore, if I'm honest. With so many at 100, I just play whatever, except healer. Healing stresses me out. I got White Mage to 56. I've never tried healer before. I don't know if I dare. However, I started as a Thaumaturge Black Mage 7 years ago, and it was my first max level. Okay. I've enjoyed Thaumaturge. I tried switching to Arcanist, but then I like Black Mage. I think part of it was just like feeling unsatisfied not finishing the Black Mage stuff. So get any other job to 50 and you can unlock it. Oh, really? Red Mage is just its own thing. Oh, okay. So we'll have to check it out. Why is it so appealing? What's its primary method of damaging? You do healing the least of the rolls. I'm just scared to heal, right? Because so many people are depending on you, and it's like, ah! And then especially for somebody like me who's never done anything like that before, and people are expecting things of me, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. Black Mage has a vibe to it too. I'm enjoying Thaumaturge for sure. Woo! You did it, Kokobusi! Your alchemy saved him! I started in 2018, but couldn't get into the game in 4.0. Only got like 40 to 50 hours. Paladin at level 30, and Crafters, excluding Alchemist and... I don't know what Cole is. To less than level 10, and Gatherers, excluding Fishing, to 12, and... lower, then quit until 2024. Now I sit at 5,200 plus hours. I feel like that I've seen that story a couple of times where people are like, I started back at this time and I just couldn't get into it, and then I tried again and now I'm way into it. I feel like I've seen that story a couple times when people talk about Final Fantasy. I've been enjoying it from the get-go. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun with it. So the fact that it's my first time and I'm having so much fun with it, does that mean it's just going to get that much more fun as I continue to play it? And we would not have prevailed without you, gentle mice. We will bear our brother back to the ossuary. Pray meet us there, that we might properly express our gratitude. Yay! We helped them! Oh, that's so cute! Okay. I'm glad that we experienced that first-person experience, and I'm glad that we are not going to do it again. But I'm also glad that we now know how to turn it on, because sometimes if I want a good look at something, it's good to go into first-person. A happy ending. Yes, I like happy ending. Red Mage shoots spells like Black Mage, but can be more mobile, and has dual cast a lot, but also has a sword. Whoa. Hi there, friend. You want to be destroyed? Got him. Red Mage also has a decent heal and a combat resurrection. Oh, wow. So it's a pretty... It's kind of jack of all trade kind of thing. Res Mage. But not until 54 or 64. Okay. Wait. Yeah, it seems to have a lot of different things. Red Mage can pick up half of an 8. What is WOL? Wall of Light? World of Love? Whack a Lemur? Walk a Loofah? Weird Outward Lever?
Oh my gosh, I love this song.
Yeah, it'll get better. A lot of the community hated AR. I enjoyed every bit of the story, and it just continues to get better all the way until Endwalker, which I just finished like a month ago. Yo, I'm excited. Warrior of Light. Ah, okay. Shadowbringers was great. Right now, I am doing just like a 1-month play through the game, but this is something that has been spinning around in my head for so long. It's like I'm trying to experience so many different MMOs, but I want to keep playing this game. So I'm like, how do I balance experiencing lots of MMOs and still play this game? It's hard because all MMOs are supposed to take all of your time. They're all built to take all of your time.
Thank you, gentle mice. After seeking refuge in the comforting shadows of the abyss for so long, I had lost sight of the blazing glory of which thaumaturgy is capable.
I lost sight of it too. I was in first person. I couldn't see anything through the flashing lights.
The raw power and audacity of your magecraft has freed my brothers and me from our self-imposed cowardice.
Yay, we're all brave people now. We're all super brave. Yay! I thought Thal himself had his fingers at my throat, but this sensation of hard-won supremacy is strangely satisfying. The only real limit to Red Mage's res is MP and not dying to mechanics while trying to pick others up, as I've done quite a few times. So it is it's the only real limit, but it is a limit. Shadowbringers and Endwalker are fantastic. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do this. If I ever get to the point where I can stream full time, then I would probably do like 2.5 hours of whatever MMO I'm doing, and then I would just do like 2.5 hours of like the same MMO or something. I don't know. There aren't any really bad expansions. Oh, that's good. I've heard that some people were dissatisfied with the latest one. Is that one? That one was Dawnbringer was the latest one, or was Endwalker the latest one? But a lot of people apparently didn't like A Realm Reborn, and I really like A Realm Reborn.
As for you, Kokobusi, you are our brother and our respected colleague. I hope you never again underestimate the precious power you wield.
I think you guys should teach him some thaumaturgy. Teach him what he can do with what limited mana he has.
Gentlemen, you have exceeded all my expectations. In recognition of your outstanding growth as a thaumaturge, I shall impart to you one of the guild's most closely guarded techniques. Mana Ward. It is a defensive weaving of energies that blunts the force of any attack made against you. Ooh, a shield. I'm sure you can understand why we do not teach the secret to every stray hedge wizard who chooses to join our ranks.
Actually, you've taught it to every single thaumaturge who has leveled past level 30 and done all the quests. So I would say that yes, you have taught it to every single stray hedge wizard who chooses to join your ranks.
Not so sacred anymore, is it?
Dawntrail's the new one, and even though I liked it, it did feel like it had some pacing issues. Oh, okay. Mana Ward. Oh, yep. I'm excited. I used my shield in World of Warcraft so much, so it'll be interesting to see how this one works.
Now that you have experienced the deadliest threats, and the joy that comes with their obligation, I am certain you are eager to explore just how deep you might descend into the chasm of thaumaturgy. May your struggles bring wisdom, and your wisdom bring courage. I, for one, look forward to hearing of your future thaumaturgical endeavors.
Ooh, Silver Scepter. All right, these are actually good. Okay, good. So this one's 12, 7. This one's 19. This one's 31. This one's 12. This one's 23. So we're definitely going with the pants. It's a 20% HP shield, if I remember correctly. Ooh, 14 is one of those games that can just pull you in. Great story and so much content to do otherwise, and that's not even counting the pure social aspect of the game. Yes, I agree. There's so much to do in this game. Like, I would love to just sink hours into just doing the professions. Because the profession, I had so much fun doing the alchemy and doing the botany. Ugh, I could just sink hours into those. And I'm obvious everything else too, but the professions are the ones that I'm the most excited to do that I haven't done a lot of on stream. Well, I haven't done them off stream either, so I haven't done it all. I haven't done it at all. Okay, mana word. Duration 20 seconds. I'm going to put this, for now, I'm going to put it here. I certainly have not experienced a good part of even the casual content of this game, and I am satisfied. Yeah, there's so much going on in this game. It's crazy. Hop, 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 hop. I have put countless hours into crafting and gathering. Very chill most of the time. Well, it's just such a different experience from what I'm used to. With most crafting I've done in games, I've done very little in MMOs, but I've done it in a couple of MMOs, and it's mostly just click the button and wait. But this game, there's so much more involved, and I love that. I've done a couple of relic weapons from ARR, started some from HW, got myself a medium house a few months back. Dang! That's really hard to get, isn't it? The houses are tough. I'll say you've done a bit. Wait, I gotta check real quick. Make sure I am all caught up on my class quests. Little bunny foo-foo, I don't want to see you. I have a lot of my classes maxed. My FC leader has like 13,000 hours, and a lot of my classes are far higher. Wait, what does FC leader mean? Dang, that's a lot of hours. That is wait, I don't know. That is a lot of hours. Wait. There isn't a class quest. What do I do once I hit 35? I guess the game will tell me. $13,000 hours. That's crazy, and that's on the low end. What you're saying. Hope. If you ever need any gear crafted, I craft gear for friends out for free. All my crafters. Wow, level 100. It'll show up right under your quest guide in the upper left corner. This? I don't see anything. Or is this not the quest guide? What's this? Timers? Oh. The privilege of being a max level crafter. That's crazy. Do people ever do solo self-found in this game? I think this game... See, I don't know if I would ever do solo self-found in World of Warcraft, where the concept is where you only wear what you craft. You level up a character only wearing what you craft. But I think this game would be a lot of fun just because you can craft everything. The current main scenario quest thing in the upper left. Oh, this? I don't see a slash played, though. We obviously know how much I've played, considering... You get a smaller text below it when your current class job has a quest available. Oh! Oh, I see what you're saying. That's what you meant. That's what you meant. I see. I thought you were talking about the slash blade thing. You can absolutely do that. Is that a common thing where people do that? My stream is a few minutes behind because of the buffering, so answering where I can. It's my bedtime soon because of dumb, boring work. Ah! I'm sorry about the buffering, man. It's all right. It's all right. It happens. It's all right. I may be a bit confused when you respond, but that's fine. I'll try and keep up. I'll try and keep up. Why are you chilling here, bro? Get out of the way. Yo, dude, get out the way. Are you fighting me too? I didn't even get to try my new... Whoa, the airship fell. I want to get in the airship. Oh. Let's go. Wait. I'm going to talk to the guy first, just in case I miss some dialogue. There we go. FC leader, FC free company. Oh, their guild system. I see. Do you have your own guild? That's freaking awesome. You just you can, but it's not very efficient. Well, I know. That's the point. It wouldn't be a challenge if it was efficient.
An adventurer! What are you doing out here? No, wait. Let's find some cover first.
I love how we were like out of breath and we ran like 2 yards.
The Immortal Flame sent you? How do I know you're not an Imperial spy? You don't even have a uniform.
You got no choice, buckaroo.
Are you alright, sir? Our scouts reported the attack on your craft. We've come to rescue you. General Rasmodian, yes? Glad to have you with us.
I guess that's one way to prove it.
I have not seen a craft of this design before. That trader Garland has been busy. The secrets of Magitech are ours by right. They are not to be squandered upon the savages of this land. Uh-oh. We are taking this craft back to the fortress. Dismantle it if you must, and bring the engineer. Someone must pay for Garland's crimes.
Uh-oh.
They mean to take the ship back to Castrum Meridianum, along with your friend. Wedge, you have to help him. That fool of a Lalafell was hiding inside the tiny Bronco. Nice-looking ship, though not the best place to have taken shelter, I agree. It's the first airship we've built since the Calamity. The first since Master Garland, well, since he went missing. After years of work, she was finally ready for her first flight test. And she was soaring, she really was, till those fools blasted her out of the sky. We attack on my command. Kill them quickly and save the Lalafell if possible.
Saving the Lalafell is mandatory.
Is that clear, Gentlebice? Show them what becomes of those who play with fire. Charge!
He's like, yeah! We're under attack! To arms! Come on, come on. Wrong button. Oh well. Uh-oh. Where'd you come from? Come on. Wrong button. Oh well. Not your own free. Oh, I see. Seven 7,000 hours on your main? That's insane. Okay, hang on. Nice! You can 100% wear the stuff you craft, but my advice would be get all crafters, gatherers if you're going to get them, because a lot of them need things from the others to craft. Yeah, if I were to do that, I would get all of them. For sure. I would get all the crafters and gatherers. At that point, you can be 100% self-sufficient to a degree. Some stuff is hard to obtain. Market board prices are literal highway robbery. Well, that just means you can sell it for that price, right? But if you're doing solo self-crafted, I guess not solo self-found, but solo self-crafted, then you don't have to worry about market board prices. Well, because you can't buy from the market board, right? You can only use what you've crafted. You may not be able to get to tip-top shape, but it could probably take you to max level, I think. I don't know. Me, who's not done ever. I've never done it before. I have two personal... Free companies. Free companies for running submersibles. One's still developing its submersible fleet's ranks, but the other is farming from about 1.5 to 2 million gil each week. Whoa, wait, what's a personal free company? Is that just you by yourself? Just feed the subs fuel and repair them and then do the rest? Dang. That's a lot of gil. Do you actually spend that much gil at that level? I mean... I've got thousands, so I guess millions make sense. That's crazy. Big. Wait a minute. This guy's name is Wedge. And his friend's name is Biggs.
We're just throwing random Star Wars references in here now. What's going on here? This is like an obscure reference, too. Like, you have to be a Star Wars fan to get this reference. That's crazy.
It takes a ton of work to get submersibles to that level, so definitely a huge time sink. I never got into the subs when I'm crafting and sold things they need. How I made a lot of money, but sadly 11:55 is now my bedtime. Glad to make it for the stream. Yo, Days of Night, thanks for hanging out, dude. I'm glad you could make it. It was fun. It was fun to chat. Hopefully my stream will be better, will not be so laggy next time. Have a great night.
Wedge, you should have stayed with the ship. You shouldn't have stayed with the ship. That was a close one. Too darn close. So how's she look anyway? The auxiliary propeller is a dead loss, but I think we can wring enough thrust from the main propeller to get us airborne. A few minor modifications and we should be able to fly the tiny Bronco home. The Imperials will come looking for their scouts, but we can defend this position until the engineers leave. You should go, Gentle Mice. You still have unfinished business to attend to at the Hall of Flames. And another Final Fantasy character tradition. Characters named after Biggs and Wedge from Star Wars. Wait, this happens a lot? You're saying this happens all the time? That's such a random direction to go to have a Star Wars Easter egg. I just wanted to say sorry, for calling you an Imperial spy and all that. Got that one wrong, didn't I? Seriously, though, if it hadn't been for you and the Immortal Flame lads there, we'd been chained up in a dungeon by now. I'm in your debt, friend. We both are. Wedge! Oh, my lights! Thank you. We're very grateful.
Oh, yes. Final Fantasy VII also has characters by the names, for example. Oh, my gosh. That's funny. I didn't know that. Or maybe I did and I forgot. I don't remember that reference, though. Hall of Flames. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. And most Final Fantasy have a Cid. I did know that. I did know about the Cid thing. Now they just need to put Cid in Super Smash Bros. And we're set. I passed my turn again. I keep passing my turn. I'm just so locked into running. I don't know why. I'm just having so much fun running around the city. Let's check the weather while we're here. Fog and rain. Good to know. I wish it gave times. It doesn't. It just tells you what's next. Oh, he should show up with the best gadgets. Yeah. You go crazy, man. Cid moves from every Final Fantasy.
Welcome back, Gentle Mice. Word of your deeds in the field reached me not long ago. Exemplary service. Rest assured that the Garlean Ironworks engineers are fine. They were able to get their vessel back in the air before Imperial reinforcements arrived. Your willingness to assist us on such short notice is to be commended. Clearly, your reputation is well deserved. Now then, I believe we have some unfinished business. Shall we continue from where we left off and induct you into the Immortal Flames?
Hey, I got some dye. Let's do it. We are inducted into the ranks now. Or we will be inducted into the ranks.
Are you ready, gentlemen? Then let us begin. Gentlemen, Rasmodian, you stand poised to enter a sacred trust. The flames of Ul'dah burn bright, casting light where there is dark and purging evil wheresoever it lurks. We are ever ready to meet the nation's enemies in battle, be they beastmen, Garleans, or worse. And at a word from Flame General Roban al-Din, we would gladly lay down our lives to maintain the peace and prosperity of Ul'dah. To join our ranks, you must forsake all other nations. Only then may you commit yourself to the fire and be reborn as an immortal flame.
What? Are we supposed to, like, unite together and all that jazz?
Burn as one of us, gentlemen Rasmodian, and together we shall chase the darkness from Ul'dah. Will you swear an oath to mark this occasion?
Silence.
What skills I have belong now to Ul'dah. Congrats, you are now a flame. Thank you, Bit. I'm honored to join the ranks. And Ul'dah will have need of them in the days ahead. The knowledge and experience of well-traveled adventurers are a valuable asset. Very well, your resolve is plain. Gentlemen Rasmodian, I hereby confer upon you the rank of Flame Private 3rd Class. Welcome to the Immortal Flames, Private. May you fight to the last for coin and country. Salute!
Ah! I'm now part of the Immortal Flames. Want the shortcut to the Hall of Flames? Yes, what's the shortcut?
Can you hear me, gentlemen? This is Menphilia, an officer of the Immortal Flames, contacting me with news of your enlistment. My congratulations, Private Rasmodian. I have no doubt that you are eager to make the acquaintance of your new comrades, but I would ask that you pay a visit to your old ones first. Remember, though you are now a Flame of Ul'dah, you are no less a scion. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. There are some friends here whom I would very much like you to meet. We shall be waiting. I wonder if it's Thor to know, whatever the name is, and Eorzea. It seems your presence is required elsewhere. But before you leave, perhaps you could find a moment to speak with Commander Swift. He is not one to see new recruits go onto the field unprepared.
Looks over to the left. Oh, is this Commander Swift? So after you chat with Minnie there, turn to your right and jump through one of the gaps in the wall. Okay. You may now accept the quest, My Little Chocobo Immortal Flames, by speaking with Swift. A mount! This quest must be completed in order to proceed to the end of the main scenario for A Realm Reborn. Aren't all of the main quests supposed to be completed before then? Oh, it's not a main scenario quest. Immortal Flames, Private 3rd Class. Delivery missions unlocked. You're right. This. And after you talk with Smith. Mount time! Let's go! You are now a member of a Grand Company and have been assigned the rank of Private 3rd Class. Your Grand Company and rank can be confirmed at any time under the Profile tab in the character interface under Character in the main menu. Grand Companies pay their members not in gil, but in company seals. You can confirm how many seals are currently in your possession under the currency in the main menu. Seals can be earned by completing various Grand Company missions. A Grand Company Quartermaster is stationed at each Grand Company headquarters and will exchange items for company seals. Company seals are only redeemable from the Grand Company that issued them. Okay, cool. The Grand Companies of Eorzea are in constant need of supplies and provisions to maintain their daily operations. Adventurers can earn experience points and company seals by crafting or gathering the items required and delivering them. Speak to a Grand Company personnel officer or one of the many officers stationed throughout the realm to complete the delivery. Items sought change every day Earth time. They can be confirmed by selecting timers located under the duty in the main menu. Sweet. Wow. So there's lots of crafting that needs to be done for him, too. You'll find that the level below has planters on the ground. You can jump on the planter and then go up again to get into the gap and go right into the hall from there. Oh. Hey. Oh, this is great. Yeah, no wonder. No wonder it's so fast. Nice! One of the few times. My little chocobo. Swift believes you should get yourself a chocobo. Private Rasmodian, yes. A moment of your time, if you please. If you wish to carry out your duties swiftly, do you not? Well then, perhaps you should get yourself a chocobo. If you're interested, the Immortal Flames will furnish you with one. It's not a complex process, but it does require some paperwork. First, speak with a quartermaster to obtain a flame chocobo issuance. You'll need to exchange company seals in order to do so. Once you've received your issuance, show it to Mimigun at the Gate of Nald. He'll be the one to furnish you with a bird. Saves a few seconds? Yeah, that'll make it a lot easier. That'll make it a lot easier. What is this? Flame seal? Private Rasmodian, I've been keeping a close eye on you of late. Your efforts on behalf of Ul'dah do us all proud. Yes, I understand now what the Flame General saw in you. It would not be an understatement to say that the future of our grand company is riding on your capable shoulders. I'm literally a private third class. And yet it is also clear to me that you have only begun to tap into the depths of your potential. Your flame burns strong, but it may yet grow stronger. Yes, I would see you becoming a blazing inferno that reduces all that oppose Ul'dah into smoldering embers. It is with such hopes that I have made arrangements for you to receive training at the Wolves' Den, a proving grounds established by the Eorzean Alliance for the training of Grand Company recruits. Mayhap you are familiar with it? That look in your eye tells me you are eager to take to the road. I knew I had not misjudged you. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lenosia. The ferry at the Moribai dry docks in Lower Lenosia will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storm Captain Berkoya Loethalzine. You have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation. I have already taken the liberty of submitting a letter of recommendation on your behalf. Whoa. You can go get the seals by going back to Minfilia and completing the main scenario quest, or you can do this thing he's asking now, which is unlocking PvP. We'll save PvP for next time. We'll do Minfilia right now. Which means we need to go to Vesper Bay. Gotta love those Rogadin names. Yeah, right. It's such a mouthful. Welcome back, gentlemen. Lady Minfilia awaits you within. For coin and country. For the peace of the kingdom. For coin and country. Welcome back. It seems you wasted no time putting your skills to work. How do I know? Why, the recruitment officer called to regale me with tales of your heroics. The pride in his voice was palpable. We Scions are truly fortunate to have you with us, gentlemen. Now, when last we spoke, I said I wanted you to meet some friends, did I not? Well, I neglected to mention that you have already met. It's the twins. Totoro, please show them in. This way, sirs! Oh, never mind. It's Biggs and Wedge. Thanks again for getting us out of that mess. We owe you our lives. But I don't think we've properly introduced ourselves. I'm Biggs. And I'm... Gods, man, spit it out, will you? Wedge, at your service! I am pleased to say that Biggs and Wedge will be staying with us for a while. Magitech-driven contraptions such as airships grow ever more vital to the city-states of Eorzea. As a neutral party, it is judged that we Scions should serve as the keepers of this technology. Of course, for this we needed the knowledge of experts, and so we requested the assistance of Garlean Ironworks, who has very kindly sent us 2 of their finest engineers. Our happy family continues to grow. On behalf of the Scions, I bid you welcome to the Waking Sands. Yeah, but when do I get a mask? I want a mask. Like every soul here, I love Eorzea. And I count myself blessed to be given this chance to stand with you all and fight for the future of the realm. Never have I known such fulfillment, such happiness.
for coin and country.
We're investigating the sylphs. Oh yeah, they were getting all weird with their primal.
Now, having set aside the formalities, we have a favor to ask of you.
Let's hear it.
Eorzea, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
I wonder how much they had to practice to say these so flawlessly.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
Oh, this is who you're talking about. Yeah, Arianger.
We have conducted a study at the behest of the Order of the Twin Adder. Papalimo, Ida, a synopsis if you would.
Our task was to survey the behavior of the Sylphs, a beast tribe indigenous to the Twelveswood.
Oh, how to describe them. They look like Gisselcreens, floating ones, that worship the primal Ramu.
I know what that means. Yeah, Gisselgreens. Yeah, I know what those. Yeah, I know what those are.
Though technically a beast tribe, Sylphs are blessed with a comparatively personable demeanor, conducive to peaceful communication.
It's Urianje. Thank you. Urianje. Thank you. I'll try and remember that. I don't know if I can't promise I'll get it, but we'll get there slowly. Urianje.
Offering us an invaluable opportunity to learn what the beast tribes know of the primals.
Yeah, but their primal's been summoned, hasn't it? It was like Gudon or something like that.
While Ramu's existence is well documented, the Sylphs do not, or perhaps cannot, summon the primal any longer, insofar as can be ascertained, until such time as we know.
Okay.
It would be unwise to assume that the threat posed by the primal has passed.
Which leaves Gridania with the added worry of not knowing what they should be worrying about.
Uh-oh. There might be a problem, maybe. Who knows?
In that regard, they are hardly alone. What we can say with absolute certainty is that Gridania has its hands full fending off Garuda.
Oh, it was Garuda. That was the name I was thinking of. Ida? Gosh darn you. I love how she phrases stuff.
Who, I need hardly remind you, is among the most savage and terrible of all known primals.
Let's go kick their butt.
In short, it is essential that we approach the Sylphs in as diplomatic a manner as possible. Words and actions can be misconstrued. The only sure way to communicate our intentions is the echo.
That happens to be my specialty.
Winning the Sylphs' favor may well bring us a step closer to mitigating the threat of the primals.
And Papa Limo is a black mage. Oh, really? Okay. I will learn much from his ways.
Grateful.
Ida's a pugilist. Okay.
Lovely. Well, as much as I'd like to help, I'm afraid I would be of little use to anyone in Gridania. A veritable babe in the woods.
Literally.
Ida and Papalimo, however, should be able to see the forest for the trees. Is that not so, Minfilia?
Again with the forest puns.
Indeed. You are willing?
Thancred is a snark. That's a class? A snark?
Leave it to me.
Us, Ida, us!
No, he's just got that. Oh, that's the personality he is. I thought you were saying he was a snark. Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Western Thanalan. The Adder's Nest. That's in Gridania. Whop. Oh, it's raining. Oh, Frav, just stay Kalu Kalay, he chortled in his joy. I don't know. Which is more busy? Limsa Lominsa or Gridania? I think Limsa Lominsa might be busier. Oh, I keep forgetting I haven't used my mana ward yet. There we go, I used it. You got 300 flame seals for finishing that quest with Mill. Oh, yeah. It's still red, though. Why is it still red? Oh, I gotta go to the Flame Quartermaster. Let's do that. Let's do that real quick. Let's wrap this up with a good old-fashioned mount. Shing! You are protected from the Gridanian gnats. My greatest enemy. What is going on here? The perfect legend. Wow, this guy's... Wow, he's really showing us up. Flame Quartermaster. Where do I get it? A Flame Chocobo issuance? Oh, it's... Here we go. Mimi Gun! Wait, where's Mimi Gun? Oh, over here. Run! You think I'm joking, but I am not. You'll see. Oh, no! Oh, boy. Mimi Gun! What a bird issued, you say? Then I'll need to see your Flame Chocobo issuance. Here you go. Mimi Gun is across from the Adventurers Guild. Oh, okay. Mini Gun. Yes, everything appears to be in order. A moment, please. I'll be right back with your Chocobo. Hey, there we go. This man is going to get us through thick and thin. And here he is. The fellow has been on high spirits the past few bells. He must have sensed that his master was coming. Now then, to make it official, you want to give your noble steed a name. All right, this one's not... We're not calling this one Brian. We're not going... We're not calling this one Brian. Oh, I can type it in. Oh, this is a tough one. I want to give him a cool name. Something that feels right. Kaldeen. There we go.
Quack!
Just runs away. Hates the name. Runs away. Abandons me forever.
I dare say he likes his name.
Oh, sorry. I misunderstood his running away body language.
Here's your very own chocobo whistle. Simply blow into it, and your feathered friend will come bounding to your side.
But do forgive him if he doesn't respond when summoned in crowded city areas or monster-infested lairs. Chocobos are stout-hearted creatures, but they have their limits. And lastly, I present you with your Chocobo Rider's license, as is required by law. And that concludes all formalities. I wish you and your Chocobo long years of fulfilling companionship. Yay! What did you name him? The stream skipped? Kaldeen. Kaldeen. I named him Kaldeen. I'm assuming you'll be able to see it once I summon him. You can use the Chocobo Whistle to acquire the action to summon your personal Chocobo. Unlike rented Chocobos, there's no time limit regulating how long you may remain on Chocoback. Remember, however, there are areas such as highly populated cities and narrow dungeons that your Chocobo will refuse to enter. The action to summon your Chocobo can be sent to your hotbar and is located within your mount guide found under character in the main menu. Chocobo armor or barding can be equipped via the companion interface situated in the character section of the main menu. Companion. Oh, that's what Gyashil greens look like. You like it? Oh, thank you. Cannot execute it this time? Why not? Oh. There we go. Ha-ha! We have our heading! Oh yeah, we got the good music too. While on Chocoback, a Chocobo icon will appear in your status effects bar. You can dismount your Chocobo at any time by right-clicking this icon or by re-clicking the action used to mount your steed. Use the Chocobo Whistle to summon your steed again. Nice! Let's go! Mounts you get will have an item to use the first time to add them to your mount roster. Oh, okay. That makes sense. It's the same way in World of Warcraft. Where am I at? Ah. Okay. You can, by the way, now ride any mount you can get your hands on. Oh, nice. Okay. I think I only have the one, right? Yep, I only got the one. That's cool, though. I'm excited to get some more mounts. I do like that they don't let you mount in the city. Sure, it makes traveling slower, but that's not necessarily a bad thing, and I think it makes the city feel less cluttered, you know? Alrighty, guys. We're going to call it there. Thank you, everybody, so much for hanging out. I had fun. I will not be live tomorrow. The internet didn't die. Apparently, it struggled, but it didn't die, so that's good. Yeah, so I will not be live tomorrow, but I will be back Friday. We'll try some PvP. Hi, Ari! Thanks for popping in. It'd be insane for there to be mounts everywhere. Yeah, well, that's how it is in World of Warcraft. They're everywhere. It's crazy. Everything from mammoths to dinosaurs to... It's all over. Thanks for the show. It was fun. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Thanks, everybody who watched and hung out. Oh, it's only once a stream, Bit. Or once every 3 hours, I should say. Because sometimes I do long streams. Anyways, I'll see you guys Friday. Bye. Yes. Farewell, Ari. Have a good night. /wave.